going to discuss another important international organization, which is health and social organizations. Okay, yeah, there is a there is a major organization is World Health Organization. World Health Organization, it can be like give the directions, and there is a programs towards the global guys. Okay, yeah, we are going to discuss World Health Organization and UNICEF and UNESCO. Okay, these are the major organizations. There is a 10 questions asking from this organization. So you have to be focused about this organization structure and current relevant events. Okay, yes, we are going to discuss about World Health Organization. The headquarter is Switzerland. Okay, Geneva. It leads to the international public health. It leads to the international public health efforts about World Health Organization. United Nations Educational, Scientific and Culture Organization, UNESCO, which is promote education and culture and science throughout the world. Okay, yes. If come to the UNICEF, protect children's rights and welfare globally. These are the main organizations of global organization towards the all countries. Okay, they can provide child health, they can provide child protection, and they can provide the cultural and natural places like heritage sites. Okay, and the World Health Organization mainly focus on health. Okay, public health care. Okay, yeah, we are going to discuss each organization today class. Yes. World Health Organization. World Health Organization, which is established in 7th April 1948. 7th April 1948, celebrate as World Health Day, which is 7th April is celebrate as World Health Day. This is important. 7th April 1948, WHO was established. Okay, yeah, this is important. The headquarter is Geneva, Switzerland. Geneva, Switzerland. This is important, guys. They can ask you most of the exam the headquarter of World Health Organization. They give the option New York. Most of the people think that New York. No, it is Geneva, Switzerland. Okay, the headquarter of World Health Organization is Geneva, Switzerland. And the parent organization, United Nations Economic and Social Council. Okay, the parent organization, United Nations Economic Social Council, from that WHO is produced. Okay, yes. The Director General also sometimes they can ask you, which is the recent newest Director General. In that way they can chance to ask. There is a Tedros. Okay, he is from Ethiopia. This name you have to mind it, guys. Ethiopia, from Ethiopia country, the recent Director General of World Health Organization. There may be a question. Okay, if there are any recent changes of their position, directors or generals, they can ask you such questions, guys. What are the persons in recent news? Okay, this guy is changed as Director General of World Health Organization from the country Ethiopia. Okay, yeah, once again, the 7th April 1948 it is established. That's why the April 7th is World Health Day. Okay, yes, the headquarter is Geneva, Switzerland, and it can be parent part of United Nations Economic and Social Council, parent part of United Nations Economic and Social Council of branch WHO. Okay, this guy is 2025 Director General. Okay, just look into here. This is the most important in the coming exam, international relations, guys. Okay, yes. And objectives. What are the objectives of WHO? They might ask you the analytical part of the exam. They can ask you the objects also, key objects of this WHO. Coordinate international health within the United Nations system. Within the United Nations system mean the countries are comes under cover United Nation groups, mean mostly 190 countries. Okay, yes. And public health risks like any disasters like corona like disasters, if any risk, health pandemic or endemic diseases took place. Okay, yeah, it is health regulations, develop international health regulations, mean there is a drugs or invented drugs or new research going on internationally. What happened? It is watchdog. Okay, yeah, provide technical assistance to the countries, provide technical assistance to the countries. Such countries are African nations, poor countries are there. There is no medical infrastructure such like for the people. In that way, WHO take the responsible to provide technical assistance for their health care. Okay, support health research and monitor health trends. Support health research and monitor health trend. Such a countries like emerging countries like India, okay, they can provide some health research assistance also. Okay, clinical health research assistance. Okay, yeah, this is the objectives of WHO, World Health Organization. Okay, yes, and major programs and initiatives from the WHO. WHO what did initiative recently? Recently COVAX, it is the initiative of WHO, COVAX. Okay, that is equitable vaccine distribution within the United Nations General, okay, nations. Okay, yeah, and UHG, United Health Coverage 2030, United Health Coverage 20, yeah, sorry, Universal Health Coverage. Universal health coverage by 2030 is the program which is initiated by WHO, World Health Organization. They made universal health coverage by 2030. Everyone comes under health coverage. Okay, by 2030. Global action for health, lives and well-being all. Mental health action plan 2013 to 30. Mental health action plan from 2013 to 30. This is also important. They can ask you the question mental health assistance action plan which is 2013 to 30. Okay, yes, yeah. New report and antimicrobial resistance 2025 regarding WHO. Regarding WHO, this can be asked question. 2025 recent current affairs. There is a antimicrobial resistance. Antimicrobial resistance. WHO 2025 report warn rise in superbugs due to the misuse of antibiotics. What is superbugs? They can ask you the question. Superbugs are, there are certain bacteria, okay, that and certain microorganisms, or they cannot destroy by the antibiotics. Mean they can habituate for the antibiotics. If you intake of antibiotics during a long course of year, so that is the bacteria in your body to adapt to the antibiotics. So that cannot be die with the antibiotics naturally, with the antibiotics. Okay, in that way we can call it as superbugs, that such bacteria which are not going to die with the antibiotics, we can call superbugs, guys. Okay, this is antibacterial resistance, antibiotic resistance, okay, antimicrobial resistance. That is the microorganisms or resistance towards the antibiotics. Microorganisms to resistance towards antibiotics. Okay, that is antimicrobial resistance. We can call such a bacteria, we can call superbugs. There are mentioned some superbugs, okay, in the list, medical list. You can go through that. If they want deep in the question, they can ask the bacterial name also, okay, that is microorganisms names also. They can ask you mostly what is superbugs, okay, yeah. It is called urgent action for regulate antibiotics used in livestock and human guys, okay, human guys. That is the report, new report from the WHO. And the next one, universal mental health action plan in the South Asia only, in the South Asia. That is 2025 regulation initiative to tackle the mental health issues in South Asia, especially youth of South Asia after COVID, guys. India among the focus countries such school-based mental health of education. School-based mental health of education, okay, in India also. And third initiative, which is Digital Health Strategy 2030, Digital Health Strategy 2024 to 2030, that is implement AI powered diagnostics tools. AI powered diagnostics tools, guys, okay. These are the initiatives, recent initiatives in 2025 from WHO, This is also most important in the coming exam, guys. Just look into here, okay, enough. Yeah, next, India WHO collaboration. India WHO collaboration. Just look into here. India founding member of WHO, of course, in 1948. WHO country office in Delhi, okay, established in 1948. Delhi, there is a office in the Delhi from WHO. Collaboration, polio eradication, okay, Ayushman Bharat and universal immunization program, and tuberculosis elimination by 2025. Tuberculosis elimination by 2025. Is it eliminated? Tuberculosis is mostly tropical disease, guys, tropical countries diseases. Tuberculosis is most dangerous nowadays. Of course, there is antibiotics are there for this disease, but it did not eliminate still, okay, from India, okay. India target change every year. There is a 2027 and 2030. They can change, okay, their target years. Actually, as per WHO, India should be eliminate tuberculosis by 2025, but not yet that is done, guys, okay. Yes, we can send rockets, Mangalyaan, Chandrayaan, but we cannot eliminate tuberculosis, okay. That is in fact, guys. Yeah, sample MCQs relevant WHO. Which of the following is not true about World Health Organization, okay. Yeah, it is not true. It is established in 1948, obviously. It is headquartered in New York. This is actually most of the people don't think this is about Geneva, Switzerland. It is published international classification diseases, of course. It is specialized agency for United Nations Social Council. United Nations Social Council, guys. United Nations Social Council organization. It is a part of United Nations Social Council, and it is established in 1948, April 7. That is why April 7 is the World Health Day, okay. Yes, headquarters Geneva, Switzerland, not New York, okay. Next organization, this is social organization. Next organization, this is social organization, which is UNESCO. Most important organization. Every year there is a UNESCO heritage sites are recognized in every nation, each nations, okay. UNESCO heritage sites are culture based or natural based, okay, or mixed based, either culture or natural, okay. This is United Nations Educational, Scientific and Culture Organization, okay, which is established November 16, 1945. Established November 16, 1945. This organization almost between the 1940 to 50, guys, okay. Headquarters Paris, France. Headquarters is Paris, France, okay. They can ask you group 4 type JLDL like exams, they can ask you headquarter also, okay. Yes, Paris, France, okay. Yeah, it is general advisor, it is director general is Andre, okay. Yeah, Adri Ajole, France, 2025. He also recently came into part of Director General. This is also important for coming exam, guys. Like WHO is the new person. This is also new person. Okay, parent body United Nations obviously. Okay, these are the global organizations, parent body of United Nations. Okay, yes. And purpose of this organization, purpose of UNESCO, as you know, it is the implement of education, science and culture and communication globally. Preserve culture heritage, promote sustainable development. Promote sustainable development mean we can secure and we can preserve the nature and promote it. Okay, yes. And security through cooperation in the matters of education, science and culture communication. Okay, yes. This is the prime objective of UNESCO. Okay, yeah. And key functions of UNESCO. Of course, this is important. Key functions of UNESCO. What is UNESCO? What they can do? World Heritage Sites. World Heritage Sites they can recognize throughout world where the unique features either culturally or naturally are their unique features. They can identify and they can give the indication. Identify and preserve the site of culture and natural importance. India as of now, which is 44 UNESCO World Heritage Sites 2025, this is important in the coming exam. 44 UNESCO Heritage Sites, UNESCO World Heritage Sites are located in India. Okay, yeah. What are the like state-wise sites and nation-wise sites? You have to be like find it, guys. There is a list. Actually, I made it a video based on UNESCO World Heritage Sites. You can go through it. Okay, based on World UNESCO site, UNESCO Heritage Sites, I made a video. Okay, in this playlist, you have to go through that. Okay, yes. And this is the UNESCO supports inclusive and quality control of education. Inclusive and quality education. Okay, as you know, inclusive means everyone has been part of that education, and quality education. Okay, yes. And lead education and sustainable development. Education and sustainable development. Education is the being part of development, guys. Okay, to don't destruct the our nature and promote the development, that is sustainable development as part of education, guys. Okay, scientific collaboration. Next objective is scientific collaboration to promote open science research all AI ethically. Okay, yeah. International efforts freshwater via international hydrological program also created by cultural site UNESCO. Okay, yeah. It is culture protection UNESCO, protect intangible heritage sites. Intangible mean we can't touch it. Okay, the arts we can't touch it, that is intangible. Tangible mean there is a art which is we can touch. Okay, yeah, that is intangible mean dance, music, festival and traditions they can protect. Okay, yeah, like Bharatanatyam, like dance or cultural dance, intangible art. Okay, they can protect from the UNESCO. And support cultural diversity through programs like international intangible culture heritage list. And freedom of expression also comes under UNESCO. Freedom of expression, you can express your thoughts and your visions, your art. Okay, that is also from the UNESCO, right? Okay, to promote media development and journalist safely, to observe World Press Freedom Day May 3rd. This is important. World Press Freedom Day by May 3rd by UNESCO. Okay, yes. I hope you guys understand these objectives. Okay, about UNESCO, guys. And UNESCO India. What is India role in the UNESCO? This is also important. Okay, UNESCO is Creative Cities Network. This is important. India created a city network for the UNESCO, guys. Okay, what are the city roles in the matters of UNESCO? Okay, Hyderabad gastronomy. Varanasi is about music, and Chennai is about music. Jaipur is crafts and folk art, and Srinagar is crafts. This is the most important for coming exam, guys. Okay, UNESCO heritage cities. UNESCO heritage cities and their importance is most important in the exam, guys. Most important for coming exam. Okay. Notable Indian World Heritage Sites are Taj Mahal, Hampi, Qutub Minar, Ajanta Caves. Natural sites are Western Ghats, Kaziranga, Sundarbans. Okay. Yeah, this is also important for exam point of view, guys. Okay. I hope you guys understand about UNESCO. UNESCO are 44 sites are there in India. I made a list in previous video, previous video, you have to go through that. There are 44 UNESCO World Heritage Sites in India. Okay. Yes. And MCQs relevant UNESCO. MCQ relevant UNESCO. Which of the following cities in India not part of UNESCO Creative Cities Network? Creative Cities Network, Hyderabad is there, Jaipur is there, Varanasi, Mumbai, Varanasi is there. Mumbai is not part of UNESCO like Creative Cities Network. UNESCO Creative Cities Networks are what? Here I mentioned UNESCO Creative Cities Network, guys. Okay, Varanasi is there, Hyderabad is there, Chennai, Jaipur, Srinagar. These are the UNESCO Creative Cities Network. This is the most important in the coming exam, guys. Okay, just here a question: which of the following is cities or India not part of UNESCO Creative Cities Network? Mumbai is not part of Creative Cities Network. Chennai is there, not Mumbai. Okay, Hyderabad is there, not Mumbai. Okay, not Bangalore. Okay, yes. And where is the headquarter of UNESCO is located? Paris, France. Okay, Paris, France is the headquarter of UNESCO, headquarter. Okay, organization. Next social organization is UNICEF. UNICEF is the one of the important social organization, guys. That is United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. This is about children's, guys. It is also the fund of United Nations. Okay, it is December 11, 1946. December 11, 1946. So December 11 is the UNICEF celebrated day on December 11. Headquarter, this is the New York. Headquarter, this is the New York, USA. UNICEF is the headquarter New York, USA. This is important. UNESCO is Paris, France. Okay. WHO is Geneva, Switzerland. And this is UNICEF is New York, USA, guys. Okay. It is being part of UN General Assembly, and this is also Executive Director Catherine Russell. Executive Director is Catherine Russell, guys. Okay. Yes. Next, key functions of UNICEF. Key functions of UNICEF: child health and nutrition, their education and child protection, water and sanitation, hygiene, wash, and emergency response. These are the key responsibilities of UNICEF. If come to the child health and nutrition, they can immunize. Okay, there is a immunization of program, collaboration with WHO, and addressing malnutrition and undernutrition. Okay, yeah, there is a students, there is a communicable disease we can protect, and through the vaccine. Vaccine is the process of immunization, and we can go through their body weight and height. Okay, that is malnutrition. Focus on nutrition and immunization. Okay, yeah, immunity and nutrition we have to focus of child health. And if come to the education, promote universal access of basic education. Universal access of basic education, article number 21, guys. As per Indian Constitution, there is a article number 21, right to education. Okay, yes, this is about the education. It promote universal access of basic education. Okay, digital learning programs like COVID regions. Okay, Yeah, if come to the child protection, protect children from trafficking, human trafficking, child trafficking is there, we have to protect them by child trafficking. And water sanitation, children do not have such knowledge about sanitation and wash hands, that is water and sanitation going to take place by UNICEF. And emergency responses, provide the humanitarian responses if there any harm to the children's guys. This is the UNICEF take care of all 5 responsibilities towards the children guys. This is the most important organization. We have to protect our growing human resources. Okay? Yes. I hope you guys understand what is India stand of UNICEF. What is India stand of UNICEF? UNICEF is the country is office. Our country in the India, there is a office in the Delhi guys. UNICEF office is Delhi. India government take a initiatives towards the UNICEF is midday meals, Beti Bachao, Poshan Abhiyan, digital learning in rural. Okay? Yes. And there are MCQs relevant these organization, WHO, UNICEF and UNESCO. There are plenty of MCQs I did take, we have to practice it. Which of the following is the key initiative launched by WHO in 2024? Okay? Yeah, this is important guys. Okay? Yeah, just look into here. Yeah, key initiative is Global Pandemic Accord 2024 as per WHO they can release, that is the initiative is Global Pandemic Accord. What is pandemic? What is endemic? As you know, endemic is the disease that is allocated only particular area, that will not spread to the other areas, that is endemic. Pandemic mean that can be spread all over world. Mean if come to the corona is the pandemic that is spread all over world. All regions are irrespective of Asia, Europe and America, irrespective of areas, they can spread towards all over globe. If come to the endemic, this is the tuberculosis disease is the tropical disease. Mean tropical countries itself to experience that disease, that is endemic. Okay? So here Global Pandemic Accord created by WHO. So this is the WHO working on the legally binding pandemic treaty, Global Pandemic Accord, to improve global preparedness. Preparedness means if there any disaster going to occur, we have to be handle it, we have to prepare. Okay? That is Global Pandemic Accord. Okay? Yes. And next question, where is the headquarter of WHO? Geneva, that is not New York. Next question, which of the following is campaigns aims to eliminate preventable maternal mortality rate by 2030? This is important question in the coming exam guys. This is very important in the coming exam. Okay? Yeah. That is ending preventable maternally mortal rate. Ending preventable maternal mortality rate. Okay? Maternal mortality rate MMR is about how much per lakh, 1 lakh. Okay, how much mortality is rate for 1 lakh. Okay, yeah, that is maternal mortality rate guys. Okay, maternal mortality rate initiative by which WHO led campaign to eliminate preventable. This is the preventable. Of course, if we can provide medical institutional deliveries, that can be prevent MMR rate. Okay, yeah, that is ending preventable maternal mortality rate, EPMMR, EPMM. Okay, yeah, EPMM. Yeah, UNESCO, about UNESCO, questions. In 2024, Indian site was added UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Of course, 2025 also 2 sites. 2025 2 sites are there. 2 sites are there. You have to go through my previous video. My previous video. You have to watch it. There is a UNESCO World Heritage Sites which are included recently. This 2025 there are 2 videos, guys. If come to the 2024, Indian site was added UNESCO World Heritage Site. Okay, that is Satpura Tiger Reserve. Satpura Tiger Reserve comes under the UNESCO Heritage Sites in 2024. Okay, yeah. What is primary goal of UNESCO Future Educational Initiative? Okay, that is reimagine how knowledge and learning can shape of the future humanity. Okay, this is also most important in the coming exam, guys. Okay, yes. Yeah. Which of the following UNESCO led global observe? Okay, yeah. That is World Literacy Day. That is World Literacy Day A. Okay, observed in September 8. Observed in September 8. Okay, yes. Next, it is about UNICEF. UNICEF launched the learning passport, which tech company. This is also important, guys. Microsoft created learning passport. What is learning passport? Learning passport is a digital educational platform to help children in crisis zones. Like there is a Syria Russia war took place, Afghanistan, there is a like these kind of countries are there is a political disturbance is there. In that way, that children do not access to the school, go to school. In that way, Microsoft created learning passport. Learning passport is the digital education platform to help children learn in crisis zones. Okay, yeah. What is the primary mandate of UNICEF? Yeah, of course, promote children welfare and rights of globally. Children welfare and promotion globally. Okay. Yeah, next. Okay. Sample questions for practice. What is the main focus of UNICEF work? Children welfare and rights. Okay. Yeah, where is the headquarters of UNICEF? New York. UNICEF headquarters is New York, obviously you know. Okay. When was UNICEF founded? 1946. Which global campaign was launched UNICEF 2023 to fight child malnutrition? That is Child Nutrition Revolution. Child Nutrition Revolution. Okay. Yeah. Combined question about 2024 WHO, UNICEF and UNESCO jointly supported which global initiative for schools? This is the most important. This is the most important. School Meals Coalition. School Meals Coalition. This is important. It aims to provide nutrition school meals in every child in need. This is the most important PYQ, guys. Okay, I hope you guys understand WHO, UNICEF and UNESCO. Okay, yeah, we are going to meet another international organization tomorrow. this is the international relations, current affairs is the most important in the coming exams, guys. I will give you my best. Okay, if you like the video and share it. Thank you so much.